Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. I'm reading a few paragraphs from a book called I Heard There Was a Secret Chord by Daniel J. Levitin, a visionary neuroscientist and extraordinary musician. Here is a puzzle. Musical taste is highly subjective, ranging from Gregorian chants to jazz, rock, hip-hop, heavy metal, country, and other. How is it different people can listen to Keith Jarrett, J.C. Bach, Selena Gomez or Snoop Dogg and all have the same emotional experience? Well, first, do they? Yes, MRI scans show that neutral activity increases significantly in the brain's pleasure centers, regardless of the genre, so long as the listener likes the music. In one study of younger adults I conducted, 70% of the listeners reported having a transcendent experience, a feeling of being in touch with higher power while listening to religious music, and 15% while listening to hip-hop or rap, with the other findings that experience in alternative music, ambient, classical, metal, R&B, and other genres. And now, let's see how the music of our musical guest tonight stimulates the brain pleasure centers of our listeners.
Absolutely brilliant.
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Five 510 Jazz, as always, is coming up with an exciting releases, this time around with the single Norfolk Drift. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. David.
Thanks so much for having me, Dimitri. It's David Vargas, also known as D-Varg. It's so great to be here with you. I'm excited to talk about Norfolk Drift and share what we've been working on for this new 510 Jazz release.
You're very welcome, David. Norfolk Drift is the first from your planned album of 6. Tell the listeners why this is your first choice.
My father, John Vargas, was inspired to compose these 6 songs about my parents' trip through Europe in 2025. Malta, England, Scotland, and Portugal. Each place sparked a different musical idea, but Norfolk Drift stood out early on because of how beautifully Jenna Thomas interpreted the England portion of their journey. Her vocal performance really captured the vibe, and it felt like the perfect way to introduce the new project. If listeners want to dive deeper into the story behind the song, they can check out the Norfolk Drift background at our website, 510jazz.com.
It is exciting to hear how the visit to Malta, England, Scotland, and Portugal is interpreted in music by your father, John Vargas. 510 Jazz's tunes are recorded with great musicians. Tell us something about the process of recording. Are the tunes written on paper and then recorded, or you start a tune in the studio and improvise until it is done? What were your expectations compared to the end result?
We're blessed to work with incredible musicians. Over the years, we've recorded a lot of instrumental sessions. Some became songs right away, and others sat in the vault, waiting for the right moment. For this album, 5 of the 6 songs used instrumentals from earlier sessions, while Norfolk Drift was fully recorded in 2025. All vocals for the album were recorded in 2025 and 2026. Our writing process is structured. We score our music in Finale and build composer demos in Fruity Loops Studio. Musicians receive demo MP3s and printed charts so they can rehearse before recording sessions. For tracking and production, I use Avid's Pro Tools, field sessions on my MacBook Pro, and studio sessions on my iMac. It's a workflow that keeps everything tight and consistent, and it works well for me. If listeners want to learn more about how we work, they can explore 510 Jazz's website for more info.
While we listen, we can feel the attention to details, performance and execution. Congrats to that. And now, from the listeners of Flight Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish 510 Jazz success with their first single, Norfolk Drift. And for those interested to purchase your music, where could it be found?
Thank you, Dimitri, and thanks to all your listeners. The easiest way to find our music is to visit 510jazz.com/listen. We link to all major DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also go directly to your favorite platform and search for 510 Jazz. Our catalog will pop right up. And if you'd like to reach out, just visit 510jazz.com and click contact. We always enjoy hearing from listeners around the world.
Congrats on the release of Norfolk Drift, David and John, and consequently to the entire album. Norfolk Drift.
Cafe lunch with ocean view, a prayer at Blake Nietzsche.
Hi, this is guitarist Patrick Yandall, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
You're very welcome, Patrick. Let's listen to your new single, Center of Unity. Next up is Michael Field Jr. featuring Gerald Albright, Tulsa City Limits.
Carmen Jackson, and you're listening to The Light Lounge with Dimitri K. And I'm a vocalist, also I'm the niece of the late Milt Jackson. My dreams is to perform all over the world at national and international festivals and major stages. My music, Bags Groove, is a tribute to my Uncle Milt, and it can be found on Spotify and all platforms nationwide.
We're listening to the Bags Groove.
Swing, Uncle Milt was the king. Sure enough, what's the real thing? He was fly.
Every time he played a melody, it made you high.
Born in 1923,
In the deep.
he started on the drums, but at 16, Lionel Hampton made him dream. In the day, Uncle Milt brothers soon called it Bags Groove. Talk about blues was the form and the swing that we grew to. 52 was the year that we made it do what it do. Bags Groove. 1945, Milt was killing the vibes. Dizzy put him in his band.
He was on fire.
Every time he played the melody, it made you high. MJQ was his own thing.
Milt was king.
65 recordings to his name. He was a master of the game. Back in the day, Uncle Milt brought the song called the Bags Groove. Talk about blues was the form and the swing that we grew to. 52 was the year that we made it do what it do. Bags Groove. That's my Uncle Milt, y'all. Milt Jackson. Bags Groove. Vibraphone extraordinaire. Woo! Bags Groove. We love you, Uncle Milt. Bags Groove. Bags Groove.
And now let's listen to Ashley Paul with I Just Had to Fall.
It only took one look, and I knew that I still love you. Our romance had seen better days. Yes, it was over. And by chance, I happened to see your face, and suddenly, all feelings that came over me. I just had to fall in love again. Though it was something to you and no one else, and I just can't help myself. I just had to fall in love. There was something I swore I'd never do. It only took one look, and I knew that I still love you. I just had to fall in love again. Though it was something I swore I'd never do. Only took one look, and I knew that I still love you. Fall in love. I swore I'd never do. It only took one look, and I knew that I still love you. Fall in love.
Next up is Rolling Under the Stars by Left Arm Tan.
It's a ride on a jukebox moon. Desert wind sings a harmless tune. A head full of nowhere, pockets full of sky. Diner coffee and a dawn stained glass. Radio static and a dream won't last. Struck by a thought like a cigarette spark. Keep rolling under the stars, no matter where you are. Keep rolling under the stars. The road don't care who you are. Neon motel and a paperback prayer. Laughing with strangers who ain't really there. Writing poems in gas station stalls. Found a note in my old glove box. Said time ain't real, it just ticks and talks. So I'm chasing the sun like it owes me rent. Keep rolling under the stars, no matter where you are. Keep rolling under the stars. With your scars and your beat up car, that old highway sings like a 12-bar blues. And the tires preach a worn out truth. And the past rolls by in the rear view. So keep moving on to something new.
Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. Musician, pianist, songwriter, session player, Barry DeGroot's album Unspoken Conversation is out there on all streaming platforms, but it also has the author's more ambitious purpose to see where his album stands in the world of New Age and ambient music. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Barry.
Dimitri, it's a pleasure to be here.
While listening to your album, one can submerge in the dazzling display of your sheer imaginative interpretation. It gives us a full measure to your eloquently found sound and balances. It seems that your compositions do not really need support from a bigger orchestra, or do they?
This album is very personal to me. These pieces were written over many years during pivotal moments in my life. There was never really any commercial intent with these, just kind of a musical diary. And recently, after retiring from the corporate world, I returned fully to music. I decided it was finally time to share them. I'm really interested to see where this album fits or finds a place in the New Age world.
Pure and imaginative, as music without commercial intent could be. You're a pianist who is obviously familiar with the giants of the piano music, and yet some of them found the highest expression of their music without orchestrations, like Chopin and Debussy, and many others express themselves better with symphony orchestrations, Shostakovich, Beethoven, and others. We are listening to your piano album. Do you see yourself performing with an orchestra?
Piano can tell a complete story just by itself. That was kind of important to me with this album. I wanted the listener to hear the music in its most direct and intimate form, just the piano and the emotion. At the same time, I'm really fascinated by orchestration and in fact studying that seriously now through Berklee. I sometimes listen to a piece and can hear the orchestration in my head. While I don't think my pieces need orchestration, it's certainly something that I want to revisit in the future because it could reveal another dimension of it.
Yes, definitely. The orchestrations bring another dimension to the music. Let's say, for example, the pictures at an exhibition written for piano only by the Modest Mussorgsky and orchestrated by many others afterwards, most famously by Maurice Ravel in 1922. In the music business, we can find musicians with very different backgrounds, from street musicians who manage to go to the top of the charts to those with conservatory and high-end musical education, who not necessarily have won such a success. For you, how much is the importance of music education?
I think that can be a wonderful evolution for me. I've always loved composers who can create an entire emotional world with just the piano, but equally fascinated by what happens when it's expanded across an entire orchestra. The piano can be really intimate, while an orchestra can take that same emotion and make it almost cinematic. My current goal now is just to become a better orchestrator and learn how to take music that begins at the piano and expand it without losing its original character.
I see in your background awards from New Age Notes Radio Music Awards and others. What is the importance for you as a musician to receive more critical acclaim and awards, or you'd rather not depend on external sources to determine how you feel about yourself?
I think education is very valuable, but I don't think it's the only path to becoming a musician. I began by playing by ear for most of my life, and now that I've returned to music more seriously, I'm finding that formal education gives me the tools and vocabulary for things that I may have previously understood instinctively. education can teach you harmony, orchestration, techniques, and disciplines, but it can't manufacture imagination or emotional connection. Ideally, you have to have both.
You've been long enough in the music business to see the transitions from vinyl to tapes to CDs and streaming. What do you think how much all of the changes affect the musician's ability to create and sell their music?
When an organization or outside reviewer recognizes the album, it tells me that something I created for very personal reasons has connected with people outside my own world. That's truly gratifying. On the other hand, I try not to let awards determine the value of the music for me. Ultimately, my measure of success is fairly simple. If something I write reaches someone emotionally and they recognize part of their own life or experience in it, then I've accomplished what I hoped it would. The biggest change is that musicians now have unlimited access to the world, but at the same time, it's become much harder to capture anyone's attention. Simply selling records is no longer enough. You have to think about performances, licensing, social media, playlists, video, and many other ways of reaching an audience. The challenge is no longer how do I make and distribute my music. The challenge is how do I get somebody to stop for a few minutes and actually listen.
And now from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Barry DeGroot success with his album Unspoken Conversation and more recognition from the media and radio. And for those interested to purchase it, where is it available, Barry?
The album is available on all major streaming platforms, and more information is available on my website at barrydegroot.com.
Thank you, Barry, and good luck. And for the end of the interview, let's listen from the album Unspoken Conversation. The first tune, Serenity.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.